Hi, I'm Alex. I'm the Layman, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know a lot about cars. But you know who does know about cars? Robbie McCarthy. The guy is the CEO of Air School, travels around the country just fixing VW buses for a living, and we talked about creativity and what it's like using creativity to fix cars. You can click up in the corner if you want to watch that, but there's something we didn't have time for, which is I asked him what it was like just driving around a VW bus from the 60s on a daily basis, like what that's like now. Is it a pain in the butt? Is it fun? And he was gracious enough to just kind of break it down for me. And so that's what this is. So I hope you enjoy.
Hi there, my name's Robbie. I'm here today to tell you what it's like to drive a 50-year-old car around the country day in and day out. First thing many people notice is this car doesn't have a lot of regular conveniences. When I open the door, there's no dome light that turns on. I get up in my seat and I have to roll the window down. If I want fresh air, I control how much of the outside is blasting me in the face. There is no air conditioning in the cabin of the car when I'm on the road. Volkswagen decided not to give you any amenities like cup holders or armrests. The car has none. The closest thing I have to an armrest is a handle which to pull the door shut. Starting the car is a bit of an event as well, because with a car with a carburetor, you have to know as a driver how your carburetor reacts to starting. It's not like you're just gonna turn the key and go. I have to know that my carburetor is warmed up. Maybe I'll hold the gas pedal down halfway. When I go to turn the key, I have to make sure the transmission's in neutral. Now, I'm not saying the car is slow as a snail, but 65 miles per hour is the car's maximum cruising speed. So around the country, I typically drive 60 to 65 miles an hour. In states like Montana, where the speed limit can be upwards of 80 miles an hour, it takes me a lot longer to get to places than in any other car. Under the deck lid is where the magic happens. We have a raw, unfiltered 60 horsepower air-cooled engine. That means this engine does not have a radiator, does not have coolant, it does not have coolant lines or any fluid in it at all. It has a big fan on the back of the generator. That's right, this car was built before the alternators were a popular automotive accessory. On the back of the generator is a cooling fan that's spun directly off the engine that dictates the faster you go, the more cooling you get. Now, my car has been outfitted with a few things that some VW buses have, and not all of them do. I've got a bed in the back. It's a couch that folds into a futon, and it's pretty much where I sleep. On this side of the car, we have one of the world's first production slider doors, with a little bit of a press here and a push. Here on my futon, I'm surrounded by pretty much everything I need to do sort of my traveling and my daily duties. I've got my cabinet full of kitchen utensils, a first aid kit, beverages, a fridge, my work manuals. I've got gloves and work supplies there. Couple 100 pounds of tools. Now, the great thing about driving a Volkswagen bus, especially the campers, is that you can fit so much stuff inside of them and still have a pretty roomy interior. Another beautiful thing about this car is that it is very customizable. There are holes drilled everywhere, so I don't have to modify the car to hang a light bar if I want to turn lights on and off. Some people think that their classic cars' resale value is very important. I don't, because I will be buried in this car. I think I'm gonna have this car for the rest of my life. One of the great things about this car is that in the state of California, this is considered an RV. So you can ride in the back. Seat belts are optional, though I do have them installed, and your passengers can pretty much put their feet up and enjoy a comfy, cush ride. This is the perfect car for me and my travels because as a mechanically minded person, I can sort out the inconsistencies and the quirks and I can deal with them. But at the same time, for what I do, it can carry so much cargo. It can carry me comfortably in my sleep or in my waking hours, that there really isn't anything else on the road that does exactly what I need. If you're looking for something with air conditioning or power steering or power brakes even, you're not gonna find that in this car. What you will find is a loyal friend that'll take you anywhere you wanna go with patience and persistence.